questions from lesson number 2?
No, I have a question because in relation with share, the word share and spend time. What is the difference? Because you say me, don't say share. I share with my family on weekend. You say me, no,
En
I spend
inglés no
time.
funciona.
¿Ah?
Tenemos el concepto de compartir una cosa. Por ejemplo, compartir una comida. Ahí se dice share. I share my food. I share my money. I share my house. Pero compartir tiempo se dice to spend time. Igual como pasar tiempo. I spend time with my family or I hang out with my family. No suena bien en inglés decir I share. No, yo entiendo de dónde vienes porque hablo español y entiendo que en español se dice me gusta compartir con la familia, pero en inglés no suena bien decir share en este caso. Tiene que decir I like to hang out with my family or I like to spend time with my family.
Perfect. I understand.
Yeah. Okie dokie. So today we're going to talk about making Americans like you again, and we'll talk about food. So let's review here a little bit how to make Americans like you. Rafael, can you read this to me?
Yes. Talk in terms of the other person's interest. If you want people to think that you are interesting, find out what is already interesting to them and talk to them about that. For example, if you know that a new acquaintance has children, ask them about their children instead of talking about yours. If someone likes cars, ask questions about cars. Or if they are a big sports fan, then talk about that. Now, you may be saying, I do not care about any of that. How can I be interesting by talking about something that I don't know about? It's simple. If you remember our first lesson, to become genuinely interested in people, then you just have to be curious, ask questions and try to learn. The person you are talking to will feel good and then will probably reciprocate by asking about your interest. Eventually, you will find common ground and turn that into a few friendship.
Good. All right, so Rafael, tell me 3 to 5 of your interests. I think I know, right? Like playing tennis, meditation. What else? What else would you consider an
travel,
interest, a hobby, or an activity?
Travel, family, the weather.
Okay, the weather. Okay, good one. All right, so for example here, I don't play tennis, but I can ask you questions about tennis, right? So for example, Rafael, is it hard to learn how to play tennis?
It's not hard, but it's a process. You need to practice, to know about some techniques.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. In your opinion, what's the best way to learn how to play tennis? Should I take classes or can I just go and play by myself?
No. First, at the first you need some classes, no, about the basically how to hit the ball on with forehand and backhand, the techniques, no, how to make a good shake, okay. Is important. Even how to take the racket is important.
How to take the racket? What do you mean by that?
Take, to grab the racket.
How to hold the racket.
Hold.
How to
Okay.
hold. Como aguantar. Right? Hold. To hold. Good. To hold. Rafael, where's the best place to play tennis in Denver?
Where is the, excuse me?
Where's the best place to play tennis or to learn how to play tennis in Denver?
No, there are many good places for practicing tennis in Denver. For example, I practice here on Monaco Street. Okay, is near me. Okay, it's a good place, but there are a lot of places in Denver to practice tennis on summer. In winter is different because you need to practice indoor. Okay, it's not easy to find an indoor court in Denver, and you need to pay. But most of the time, the outdoor court are free in Denver.
Yeah. There's one here in Montbello, really close to my house. I've never, not even one time, seen people playing tennis there. Never.
Yes.
Well, I really do want to learn how to play tennis. So, Rafael, I would very much enjoy going with you sometime to try to learn how to play tennis. Do you have an extra racket?
Yes, I have an extra racket, and I would like to learn you.
I would like to teach you.
To teach you.
We can play tennis and practice English at the same time.
Yes.
Oh, that would be a lot of fun.
Exactly. It's a good sport for adult people because you don't have possibility of injuries, no? Because you don't have contact with the other player, no?
Yeah, maybe March, the March 8th, Friday the 18th.
Excuse me?
Maybe on Friday, March 18th or Saturday, March 19th, if the weather is nice, we can go play.
Yes. Right? Yes. Maybe you say Saturday? No?
Friday, Saturday, or Sunday.
Okay, yes. Man, it's perfect.
Cool.
But it depend on the snow, because it's a sun. It will be a sunny day, but
the weather has to be nice. Yes.
Yes, but maybe it will be snow over the court. Okay, and it's impossible to. We need to weigh that there's not smell.
We'll keep talking about it. Yeah.
Yes.
If it works, it works. Good. Rafael, now do the same thing with me, right? So you saw how I asked you about your interests. I found 5 interests. There's one that I'm interested in too, tennis. Then I asked you 3 follow-up questions, and then I invited you to do something related to that. Do the same thing with me now. So, for example, I can tell you my interests include going to the gym, in working out, exercising. I like music. So right now I'm learning to play the guitar and the piano. I like to dance. I like Latin dance. I like to dance salsa, merengue, bachata, all of that. I like cooking. And now that the summer is coming up, I like outdoor activities, all outdoor activities, riding bikes, hiking in the mountains, all that sort of things.
Well, teacher, I would like hiking on the mountain. It's a it's a good activity for me. I would like to do that. To go that hiking. Do you think that we can go hiking? Maybe we can invite Claudia too, or mm, to practice English and look for some beautiful escape land, and maybe, well, it's a good workout, I think.
Yeah, hiking is a really good workout, especially if you find a really tall mountain to hike. Like a 14er, we call them the 14ers. Those are the tallest mountains, but you have to do a lot of training to be able to hike a 14er, because otherwise you can, it can be dangerous.
Yes. What places do you consider are better for hiking, for go hiking in Colorado or in Denver?
So some of my favorite places to go hiking would be Boulder, just because I used to live in Boulder. So I know a lot of good places to go hiking in Boulder. But there are other, I mean, Colorado, just anywhere,
Yes.
right? Anywhere.
Yes.
So we can go anytime. That would be a lot of fun. And we can invite Claudia too.
Yes. Well, later we can talk about that. It's very interesting.
Yeah, good, right? So it's very simple to do this, right? And now you're making friends with Americans when you do this process. All right, let's talk about idea number 2 to make Americans like you. Can you read this to me?
Make people feel important. Introduce yourself, learn someone's name and use it, ask questions and actively listen to the answers. Notice things and accomplishment, what they are wearing, their hair, be appreciative, use compliments and show your admiration.
Very good. Any questions about any of that?
I don't remember what accomplishment mean.
An accomplishment es un logro.
Okay. Like achieve, goal.
An achievement, an accomplishment.
Achievement, yes.
It's the same thing. Okay, good. All right, use people's names. Let's talk about this, right? So if we look at this, we talk about learn someone's name and use it. This is very important, Rafael. So read this to me.
Use people's names. I hear this all the time. I'm sorry. I'm not good with names. And that tells me one thing. This person doesn't have any interest in me at all. Think about it. Do you remember the last time you meet a very attractive man or woman? I bet you learned her name instantly. Why? Because you are interested in that person. What happens when you are in a crowded place and you hear your name? You instantly look around to see who is saying it. Using people's name makes them feel good and important, especially if you don't see the person for a while and remember what their name is. When you are meeting people, make a special effort to repeat their names out loud and remember them so that they will feel special.
Very
Each
good.
student
Any
mentioned
question?
another student names. What happened?
Any
How does
questions
it
about this?
make?
I'm going to ask you this part, but do you have any questions about the part in blue?
Yes, no question. It's very interesting. This paragraph.
Okay, so I'm going to mention your name. Tell me how it makes you feel. Rafael. How do you feel when you hear your name? Rafael.
Yes, I feel better because it is. I feel that you you are you want to be my friend, okay? And I am your friend because you repeat my name. Huh?
Yeah.
It's more familiar.
Yes.
It's more familiar when you repeat my name. When you call other people with his or her name, it's more
Yeah.
familiar.
Okay, good. Yeah, it instantly makes you curious, right? So good. So we can do a name association game because sometimes it can be hard to memorize somebody's name, especially when you meet a lot of people, right? So step number 1. What's your name?
My name is Rafael.
All right, so now that the important part here is that I repeat your name. Hi, Rafael. What are you interested in?
Okay, perfect. Ask the person to
So
your left.
hi, Rafael. What are you interested in?
Oh, hi, David. I am interested in hiking.
Okay, good. So if I were with somebody else, now I could say, okay, Rafael is interested in hiking. So by doing this kind of 3-step process, it makes it easier to memorize your name. It's harder to do this because we don't have other people with us today, but now do the same thing with me.
Hi, David.
Hi.
And what are you interested in, David?
I'm interested in exercising at the gym.
Oh, good, David. Maybe we can go to the gym in some opportunity.
Yeah, so, but remember now for the name association, now you would tell the class, David is interested in exercising at the gym.
Tell the class what your new phrase. Oh, David is interested in go in gym or in go to the gym.
Good, okay, good. All right, tell me about step number 2.
Ask question and be a good listener. A quiet study of the English language
A
and most
quick
use
study, not quite, quick study. This word is pronounced quick.
quick. A quick study of the English language and most used words will give you a lot of information about people and what they like to talk about. Do you know what the number one most used word in the English language is? The subject pronoun I. This means that people love to talk about themselves. If you can get people talking about themselves, they will love talking to you and instantly become your friend. We can also think about this backwards. Do you know someone that constantly talk about himself or herself? Do you like being around him or her? Chances are not. You dread being around that person. If you want to really get good at making friends in the US, start asking people questions and show a real interest listening to them. Mhm. Oh,
Do
good.
you listen more than you talk, Rafael?
Uh, excuse me, teacher. I have a little bit volume in your,
You can't hear me?
a little bit, no more.
I don't know. I haven't changed anything. Try and turn the volume up on your computer.
Okay. Repeat the question, please.
Do you listen more than you talk?
Yes, I think I no I think I talk more than I listen.
Yeah. So this says to change that. Try to listen more. This is what's funny about learning how to speak a new a new language. Counterintuitive, right? Making friends, learning how to speak a new language. Very similar. The first step is to understand, right? To learn English, you have to learn how to understand English first. To make friends, you should listen to people more than you talk about yourself. So let's talk about active listening.
Oh, it's here. Is that
Active listening. Okay, so active listening it's a skill, it's a talent, and right now most people are not very good at this. So this is an activity to practice it. Okay, step number one, write down the answers to the following questions. So you're going to ask me these questions and I'm going to give you my answers. The next thing you have to do is repeat it back to me. To say, David is from, David blah, blah, blah. Okay, so ask me these questions, and if you want to write them down, you can.
okay?
So ask me these questions, Rafael.
Do you play the guitar?
No, these questions here.
Okay. What city are you from?
I am from Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, David is from Alianza, Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia. But
Atlanta.
ask me all 5 questions and then give me the answers. Okay.
Okay. Are you married?
No, I am not married.
Do you have children?
Yes, I have one son.
What do you do for work?
I teach English.
What do you do for fun?
I go to the gym.
Okay, well, David is from Georgia. He is divorced. She have one son.
He has
He has Juan's son. He teach English for work.
He
He teaches English for work. And he plays basketball for fun. Do this?
Okay, that's not what I said. I said
Yeah.
I go to the gym.
Oh, he goes to the gym for fun.
Yep. All right. Okay, good. See, this is active listening. It's hard. It's a hard skill you have to develop. All right, tell me number 3.
Giving someone a compliment or thanking them for their help is pretty easy to do, and of course it makes them feel good. But if you can make someone feel important, it will make them burst with pride. This is a little more challenging, but will pay off greatly. For example, think about your daily routine at work. If you are a server at a restaurant, most of your customers probably thank you when they get their food and leave you a nice tip. Now imagine one of your customers tells you, I really like how friendly you are and your attention to our table is great. Can you tell me your name so I can be sure to ask to sit in your section next time I am here? By the way, the chicken was delicious. Please let the chef know how much I enjoyed it.
Okay, good. Now, keep going here.
A compliment is something that you can say to someone to express your admiration for them. Many compliments may include something to do with a person's appearance, like your eyes are beautiful or you have a great smile. However, really good compliments go beyond this. They are genuine, authentic, and specific. You should be able to connect your compliment to a real feeling that you have about something and answer the question why you think that. So, think about something that you genuinely admire or appreciate about a person. Then think about why. Then say something sincere and specific, which sounds better to you. I like working with you. You are a really good at your job and you have a great attitude too. It doesn't even seem like we were at work.
All right. So which do you like better, A or B?
Well, it doesn't. The B is great for me. No?
Yeah, B. B. It's more genuine, like it's more complete, you know? I like working with you. Great. Thank you.
Mhm.
Right? But option B really answers the question why. It sounds more genuine, right? It sounds more complete. So I want you to imagine that you're in a situation to give compliments to the following people, okay? So what is a good compliment you could tell your boss?
Uh, uh, yeah, I I like. Uh, how to teach me about the work.
I'm sorry?
I like I I I like your interest for you teaching me the about the activities in the work.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. What about one of your coworkers?
Oh, well, mm, uh, thank you for teaching me about your
So
problem.
thank you for teaching me. That's appreciation. It's not a compliment. It's a little different. It's good. Appreciation is good, but a compliment is more recognizing somebody's talent at something.
Okay. Oh,
Hey, you're good. You're really good at the job. How did
yes.
or you do the work quickly, or
Okay.
you do the work very complete. You finish the job. That's good. You do it fast. I don't know.
Okay.
That's more of a compliment. So what's a compliment?
Um. Oh, well, that is you are you you ha- you do the work very 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 good.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have subordinates, people that work for you?
No.
No. I know you're not married right now. You have children. What's a good compliment for your children?
Well, uh, you have a, you have a great children. They are
Oh,
very
for your children.
yeah.
What's something
Well,
you could say to your son or your daughter? Yeah, I know you have a son. Do you have a daughter too?
yes, I have a son and a daughter.
So what is something you could say to your son or to your daughter? A
Well,
compliment.
my children are great students.
So, hey, you are good students. Remember, it's a compliment for your son, right? Or
For
for
you.
your daughter.
Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, I understand.
You are great
You
students. Yeah.
are a good student.
Okay. You don't have roommates, you have classmates. What's a good compliment for Claudia? What's something nice you could say to Claudia next week?
Oh, you are a good Claudia. You are a good student.
Yeah. What's something nice you could say to your teacher?
Oh, my teacher. Oh, saying your method of studying English is great. It's the best method that I ever uh, I have ever seen.
Oh, thank you. Wow, thank you. I appreciate that, Rafael.
Yes, yes, your method is very good.
Thank you.
Mhm.
What's a good compliment for one of your friends?
Mm. You are a good listening. Thank you,
You're a good listener.
listener. Yes.
Good.
Mhm.
What about for one of your neighbors?
Uh, oh, you are very kind, Mister
Okay. Yeah.
Mister Monroe.
All right, good, Rafael. All right, so let's talk
Oh, yeah.
about some fruits and vegetables here. Hopefully, you know what all of these means. Lemon, And lime, do you know the difference between lemon and lime?
Yes, yes. There are some different. Lemon is smaller, lime, and is acid. More is um,
So the primary difference is just the color, right? A lemon is yellow, a lime is green. Lemon is yellow, lime is green.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I think the lime are because it's because
mira, están cruzados entre español e inglés. Lemon sería la lima y lime sería el limón. El verde y el amarillo.
Yes. Oh.
Yep.
Lemon is lime. Es lima. Lemon is lima.
Creo que es amarillo. Lemon es la fruta amarilla. Lime es la fruta verde que aquí todo el mundo llama el limón. All right, what about a grapefruit?
Okay. Grapefruit. Grapefruit. What is grapefruit? The grapefruit is it's like a lemon, but it's bigger, or no? Grapefruit.
It's sour. El pomelo.
I think it's like, in my country, I think it's toronja. But
Toronja. If you say toronja, that's what it is in your country.
Yes.
What about the peach?
Peach. Yes, peach is durazno or durazno. Say durazno.
Good. Blueberry.
Blueberry. I don't have tradition for blueberry in my country because we don't have blueberry there. I know what is blueberry, you know. Here is a little big fruit. It's very delicious, but it's a little bit it's blue.
It's a North American
black.
fruit. Yeah.
Yes.
It's a North American fruit. Okay, good. What about our vegetables? Green beans?
Green beans, yes, son los como vainitas. Como vainitas.
Broccoli is practically the same. What about bell pepper?
Broccoli is broccoli. Bell pepper is pimentón. Pimentón in my country.
Okay. Celery?
Celery is celery. But we don't have a lot of celery in my country. No. In
Spanish, it's apio, right? Apio. Es como el palito verde.
Yes, it's similar, but it's not the same. Apio is different for me.
Yes. Cucumber?
Cucumber is pepino.
Yeah. All right, then we have our different grains like pasta.
Grains sounds me like beans, but it's not the same, teacher. Grains.
Well, a bean is a type of grain. A bean can be a type of grain, right? But grains in English is more referring to like things like pasta, popcorn, cereal, rice, oatmeal. Beans might be classified under grains.
Okay. Pasta is pasta. Popcorn es la mazorca de maíz. ¿No?
No es la mazorca. Popcorn, no sé, en Venezuela, las palomitas.
Ah, yeah, cotufa.
Cotufa.
Palomitas de maíz. Palomitas de maíz.
Sí.
Sí, o cotufa. Nosotros
Cuando vas al cine, siempre se come eso.
sí, palomitas de maíz, pero palomitas de maíz en otras partes. Nosotros en mi país le decimos cotufa.
Está bien. Sí, en inglés se dice popcorn.
Popcorn, yes. Okay, yes, I forgot that. Popcorn. Cereal is cereal, but cereal is in my country is to, por example, rice is a cereal. Corn.
Para que sepa en inglés, cereal solo refiere a lo que comemos para el desayuno.
Okay.
Puede ser como the cornflakes,
Con
Cheerios, cualquier cosa así. Eso es lo que se llama cereal. Rice no sería cereal.
Es cereal.
Rice is arroz.
Es arroz.
What about
rice.
oatmeal?
Oatmeal is avena.
Avena, good. And now we have our different kinds of protein like beef, pork, bison, eggs, and beans.
Yes, the beef is la carne de res. Pork is cerdo. Bison. I don't know what is bison.
Muy importante aquí en Colorado, el bisonte.
Pero the pronunciation is bison?
Bison.
Okay. Do you eat a lot of bison meat, beef here in Colorado? Oh, wow.
Yeah, very similar to beef. It's very similar to beef. It's a little bit healthier than beef. It doesn't have as much fat.
Yes, and is soft. The beef is, the steak is soft.
Honestly, if I were given a piece of bison or a piece of beef, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. They're very similar.
Okay, wow.
Maybe a real, food expert, but I would not be able to tell the difference if I were given bison.
But teacher, this is the same bison that we saw in the Western movies? Is the same or is?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Some people call them a buffalo. It's not really correct. The correct name is bison.
Bison.
Buffalo is a different animal.
Yes.
In Africa, but
in Africa, yes, buffalo. Yes. Eggs is huevos. Beans is granos.
Frijoles.
Frijoles.
All right. And then the last category is dairy. We have things like milk, yogurt, cheese, butter, and pudding.
Milk is leche. Yogurt is yogur. Cheese, queso. Butter is mantequilla. Pudding is pudding. It's pudding.
Very good, Rafa. All right. So we're going to wrap things up here today.